Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We are in the Sword and Fist book from 3rd edition, looking at prestige classes, continuing that playlist. The prestige class we're looking at today is Gladiator. The classes that benefit from the Gladiator the easiest are Fighter, Monks, Rogues, or Barbarians, but others can take it. It's just harder to qualify for the prestige class. The main reason is, as we go into the requirements now, base attack bonus you need is +5. So fighters have an easier time hitting that than any other class. And barbarians, not ex-barbarians, but barbarians can hit that easily too. You need to have performance or intimidate at 4 ranks. The feats, you must have 2 feats from the list of fighter bonus feats. But you do not need to have acquired them as a fighter. They just need to be on that feat list. When you take a level of this prestige class, your hit dice is a D10. Your skills, other than bluff on this skill list, everything seems to be the same as a fighter or barbarian's skill list. The difference is, as you level in this class, you'll get 4 plus your intelligence bonus in skill points. Let's look at the table on what all you would get in this 10 level prestige class as a gladiator. Okay, it has a fighter's base attack bonus progression for the 10 levels. So at first level, it starts at 1. And it stays equal to the level. So 2, it's 2, 3, it's 3. At 10th level, it's 10. The best save this class has is Fortitude save only. So the Fortitude save at first level will start at a +2, and that's added to your original class's base Fortitude saves on your character sheet. And then that increases by 10th level of this prestige class to 7. Your reflex and wills are your worst saves. They start at +0s. They will end at +3s. So let's look at what you get each level and then dive into it in greater detail. And after that, I'll tell you what changes I'd make to play this class or allow my players to play this class in Pathfinder. Because it would need to be, usually, it needs to be improved in a little bit here and there. Okay, so first level, you get improved feint. Second level, you get study opponent +1. Third level, you get exhaust opponent. Fourth level, you get roar of the crowd. Fifth level, you get study opponent +2. Sixth level, you get improved coup de grace. Seventh level, you get poison use. Eighth level, you get study opponent +3. Ninth level, you get make them bleed. And at 10th level, the crowd goes wild. So, we'll start with improved feint. The gladiator has learned sneaky tactics, such as kicking dirt in the foe's face, pretending to be badly wounded, or forcing an opponent to stare into the sun. You can use the feinting in combat bluff technique. The next one, study opponent. You are adept at spotting weaknesses in your foe's fighting style. If you take an all-out defense action, you gain a dodge bonus to your AC against any opponent who attacks you in melee combat that round. The dodge bonus begins the round after the opponent attacks you and lasts for the duration of the fight. So that's cool. Exhaust opponent. As combat continues, you can tire out your foe. You must attack the same opponent for at least 3 consecutive rounds. After the 3rd set of attacks, your opponent must make a fortitude save to avoid taking 1d6 subdual damage from exhaustion. The DC for this save starts at 15 and increases by 1 for every round beyond the 3rd round you continue to attack the same foe. Many gladiators fight defensively while employing this attack. If you do not attack for 1 round, the count resets to 0. Roar of the crowd. You can appeal to spectators with flourishes, trash talking, and fancy moves. As a move equivalent action, make a perform check, DC 15. If you succeed, you get a +1 morale bonus to attacks and damage for the duration of the fight. Spectators must be non-combatants, and there must be at least a half a dozen of them. Improved coup de grace. You dispatch fallen foes quickly or with great flair. You may use a melee weapon to deliver a coup de grace attack as a standard action. If you are being showy, you take a full round action to deliver the coup de grace attack, but gain a +2 morale bonus on the attack for the rest of combat. Poison use. You are trained in the use of poisons just as assassins are. Make them bleed. You are skilled at dealing wounds that cause extra blood loss. When you deal damage with a slashing weapon, the wound bleeds for 1 point of damage per round thereafter until a heal check DC 15 is made, or a cure spell is applied, or 10 rounds minus the opponent's constitution modifier elapses. Multiple wounds are cumulative, but creatures without discernible anatomy, such as constructs, undead, and plants, are immune to this effect. The crowd goes wild. With each blow you strike, the spectators cheer more loudly. If you have already engaged the spectators with Roar of the Crowd, you gain a +2 morale bonus to damage on your first successful blow. This bonus increases by +2 for each successive consecutive blow that deals damage to your opponent. The bonus resets to +2 if you miss. That's pretty cool. So, looking at this, after reading that, I feel like the bonus from Study Opponent should be higher for your AC. Just double it on the table is what I do. So instead of being +1 at second level, I'd start it at a +2, then be a +4 next time you got it, and then be a +6 the time after that. Exhaust Opponent's pretty cool. Roar of the Crowd works really good. Poison use, I'm kind of I'd give them the option of a bonus feat or poison use. And if you had poison use from a previous class, like Rogue or Ninja or whatever, I would say you get a feat at that level. Or just take poison use out, but make them bleed there, and then give them a bonus feat where make them bleed is at, or just bonus feat where poison use is. That's my thought so far. It's a pretty brutal description on your abilities, which fits a gladiator, so I like that. So I would definitely play this prestige class, especially in a campaign where we would have the option to be gladiators, or we didn't have the option. We were told we are gladiators, or we're going to be slaves. So this would definitely be one I'd pick. Well, what do y'all think about this prestige class? Let me know in the comments below. Until we all game again, guys.